The Porsha should have got that twerking award for sure. Like, come on now, Shamia, you not even a housewife. Like, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? So, Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 12, episode 5 just went off. And this episode really had me laughing. I got all type of notes. So we just finna get into everything that happened. So I'm drinking some ginger ale. Ain't no drinky drink, just some soda. But anyway, so first of all, Cynthia, what I wrote down? Y'all gotta excuse me because my notes now, Cynthia living her best life. When the show first started, she all stretched out on the bed, calling all her little friends, making plans and stuff. Cynthia is really living her best life. It's like she got her toxic friend out the picture. She got her new man. Her daughter is like gone. She got this beautiful lake house. Like, Cynthia is just really at a different place. You know what I'm saying? She got her businesses. She got her wine cellar. Like, she got her braids, you know. Cynthia doing her thing right now. I have to admit that. But yeah, so she gonna call and tell Porsha and what's her name, Kenya, no kids. And I feel her on that. Like, I got a baby myself, but it's like the housewives, I'm not used to them always having these kids around. So it do kind of like mess up the vibe a little bit when they be having their kids. Like, I do understand, you know, not having a babysitter, or it's like, but this is your job. Like, I'm glad she told them no kids, even though Porsha brought her baby anyway. At the end, I wasn't mad at Miss Bailey for telling them no kids. Like, come on now, this is the housewives. Like, it's been 10-11 years of y'all fighting and throwing drinks and cussing each other out, and you know what I'm saying? That's really not an environment for kids. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I agree. Leave your babies at home. You know, you finna be at work. So, no. And plus, even though it don't seem like it, when they be filming, they be on set for hours. So, that's probably why she couldn't leave her baby, because she don't want to leave them for hours. But it's like, girl, you rich. Like, you don't got no babysitter, or, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like if I had money like the way they got money, having a babysitter wouldn't even be an issue. Like, I don't see what the problem is. I don't know. But Porsha is a first-time mom, so, you know, we're gonna give her a break. We're gonna give her a break on that. But yes, it's starting to be kid overload with Porsha and Kenya. Like, I think it's cute and adorable and everything, but it's like, this is not that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to do the kids show, because babies like will steal the show. Like, when a baby is around, it's all about the baby, and it's like, it can't be all about the baby and about the housewives at the same time. It's too much. Like, it's too much. You know, I love the kids, but like, in the end, I don't want to see this like baby mama struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first started watching Housewives, I watched them because they was like doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? They was like who I wanted to be like. Now, y'all husbands ain't doing right. Y'all getting cheated on. Porsha and King, y'all stuck with the baby. Y'all ain't got a babysitter. Like, y'all ain't no different than me. Like, that's not what I came here for. You know what I'm saying? So I feel where they're coming from, and I can relate, but at the same time, I'm not tuning in to see that. But anyway, moving on. Kandi and Riley, I don't really got much to say. I mean, we know Kandi is rich, so like, I'm not surprised Riley got her little setup the way she got her setup. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was cute. But did y'all peep what's her name? What's Todd's daughter name? Kaela, I think it is how you say it. She was looking shady. I mean, salty, wasn't she? She was looking jealous a little bit. Like, every time they was saying what that Riley didn't know how to do, so she was like, really Riley, you don't know how to you don't know about an ice tray, and really you don't know how to clean your shower? Like, really? Like, girl, you know y'all filming. Like, why is you know what I'm saying, trying to make her look extra bad for the stuff that she don't know? You know, she just looked she just looked as salty, or was it just me? Like, they might as well left her at home anyway. Like, why did y'all bring her? You know she was gonna be jealous. This girl, Kate, what's her name? Kaylee is 23. Riley is 16. So that's a what? 4 plus 3. That's a 7-year age difference. And y'all taking Riley to drop her off at her condo in New York, in Manhattan, with a view and a doorman, and you know what I'm saying? Of course, what's her name? Kaylee. I don't even know the girl name. She gonna be looking like, hello, like, where's my, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even know why they brought her, like, unless like, unless she was gonna, cause she from New York, you know what I'm saying? Todd and his daughter are from New York, so she really probably in her feelings, like, you in my hometown living like this, and I'm finna go back to Atlanta. Like, why didn't they let her stay with Riley? Really, now that I think about it. Because Kandi said that some type of family friend was gonna be staying with her or whatever. So yeah, they should have let the little stepsister stay with her. That's why she was looking. My bad, y'all. My phone had cut off. But anyway, let's move on. So next it was Nene, and I didn't even really look at her scene like that, but I think she was talking to Marlow. Marlow had came over, but her outfit was cute. Now she can dress, you know, she got her little boutique or whatever, those bell bottoms, that's like coming back into style or whatever. So that was cute. Her jeans was cute. And then she invited Yovanna over. Like, Nene, girl, like, how desperate for friends do you have to be? Like, it's a shame that won't nobody film, like, nobody else that has a peach want to film with her, clearly, because if they did, you wouldn't be inviting Yovanna. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have forgot about her. Y'all remember her from last season when she was drunk and tripping, talking about she knew Porsha and she was that B at Clark Atlanta and made a fool out of herself. You know what I'm saying? I think she was only on like 1 episode. So to drag her back into the mix, it's like, girl, you really are desperate for friends at this point. You know what I'm saying? And then Yovanna came in adding fuel to the fire, talking about, oh yeah, I had met with Cynthia at the what is it, the wine Bailey, the wine cellar or something like that, the Bailey cellar, and she was saying all type of stuff about you and blah 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 and this and that. Like, girl, we already know all that. They already mad at each other. They already saw each other's interviews. We don't need nothing extra. Like, you not bringing nothing that we don't already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, what was your purpose? I'm just trying to figure that out. Like, Yovanna, why are you here? I don't understand that, but I do know, because Nene needs some people, some friends to film with. Obviously, that's the only thing I can think of. She is so tiring. Like, it's to the point, like, I don't think she should be on the show no more. I just don't. She remind me, she like that boyfriend who ignore you, won't answer your calls. You know what I'm saying? Y'all broke up and he not messing with you. Then a couple weeks go past without talking to him. So you done moved on. You know what I'm saying? You done figured out your whole new life. Like, you good. You good without him. You know what I'm saying? Then he decided to come back. And it's like, I don't need you now. Like, I'm good. Like, I've already moved on. And that's how I feel with Nene. You wasn't on 1 season. You missed the first 2 episodes. Like, I'm over it. I'm just over her whole situation. I don't dislike her, but her presence is just like, it's not consistent at this point. You in, you out. It's like, we can do without you now. You know what I'm saying? But moving on. Porsha, I love Porsha. She is so sweet. But her mom, though, how beautiful is Porsha's mom? Like, Porsha literally has the prettiest mother I've ever seen. And I don't know if that's her real hair that's gray or whatever, but her wigs and her hair be so cute, and like, she all in shape, and you know what I'm saying? And she be doing her little grandma thing, you know what I'm saying? Porsha mama got it going on. So if that is any indication on how Porsha gonna look when she get older, Porsha gonna be fine. So yeah, I'm here for Porsha mom. But as far as the babysitter thing, like I said, she in Atlanta, I'm in Atlanta. Like, I would actually just start looking for a babysitter myself for my little baby. And it's plenty really, really, really nice daycares. Like, I found this one, but they was $400 a week. You know what I'm saying? Porsha, you could probably spend $1,000 a week on an A1 daycare. You know what I'm saying? And these daycares be top of the line. Like, I went into one, they had all type of flat screen TVs. All the rooms had cameras, and you can see them as soon as you walk in, like surveillance. Like, these daycares, you know, you heard them stories, but them be the little ran down ones. You know what I'm saying? Usually. It's some really nice daycares out there, especially if you can afford it. So I'm just not understanding what her issue is. But like I said, she a first time mom, so maybe that's why. But girl, you gotta get with the program, and especially like if you gotta go to work. Like, I see if you didn't really need a babysitter because you was a wife and your husband, you know, worked and you was a stay-at-home mom, then yeah, you don't need a babysitter. But Porsha, you gotta pay them bills. You gotta go to work at Dish Nation. You know, you gotta do your thing. You gotta film on Housewives. You know what I'm saying? You out here working. So you're gonna need somebody. You can't just think the grandma gonna sit up. You know, grandmas are for, like, you know, on the weekends, or, you know, something came up. Grandmas are not supposed to be full-time nannies. You know what I'm saying? They just want to be there sometimes. They don't want to be there full-time. Like, come on now. But anyway, let's move on, because we got to get to the whole purpose of this show today, and I'm finna get to it. So next, Kandi and Kenya. Oh, when Kandi went to Kenya's house, because I guess they rode together to the Bailey queue or whatever. But Kandi was looking good when she got out the car. Kandi was looking like extra, you know, shapely and everything. I think she looked cute. Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia. Take notes from Eva. Oh, yeah, okay. So finally, when we get to the Bailey queue, right? Eva was the first person there, and she already was going in. Who was they going in on? I think it was... She was going in on Kenya and Porsha, because Cynthia told Eva, I guess, what they were saying about her. You know, basically saying that she somehow didn't like Kenya and da-da-da-da. That one, Porsha twisted her words, and two, Kenya took it out of context. So she was going in on both of them. She said, she's talking about they had the late in life baby. Talking about some welcome to Over the Hill. Man, Eva, she be coming with them punchlines, and a lot of people don't like her. I'm not sure. I know why, but a lot of people don't like her. But she is funny. She be reading, talking about some welcome to the late in life baby or something she said. But wow, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so Eva dragging as usual, as she always do. Then Tanya showed up. Tanya showed up looking good too, with her red dress. It was like lace, and I actually didn't even know that was her, because you saw her butt from first. You saw her coming through the front, but then we saw her butt from the back, and I thought that was Marlow at first, because Marlow is the main person who be giving looks. You know what I'm saying? But then when they said Tanya, I'm like, oh, okay, Tanya. But I forgot. Y'all remember when they had that little competition when it was Tanya versus Marlow on who could dress better, and Tanya won? I was like, yep, I ain't, you know, because Tanya, like I said, Tanya be coming through with them looks and that designer and everything. So yes, I'll be here for Tanya. I love her. She is like, party's here. You know what I'm saying? I love Tanya. So then Yovanna came. Like, girl, why are you here? Like, are you here in place of Nene? That's what I really think. Like, she is some type of mold for Nene. Like, whenever Nene's not in the group, they're gonna substitute it for Yovanna so she can spy and take back everything to Nene without, you know, none of the other girls having to, like, be carrying the bone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a setup, y'all. It's just, now remember that it's a setup. Yovanna Don't trust her. Don't trust her. And then Porsha always late, ain't she? Because they was all sitting at the back and then trying to figure out who wasn't there. And of course, Porsha, then she get there with her nanny and the baby and da 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 da. But Cynthia was nice enough to accommodate her, and they didn't make a big deal about it. So I think that was cool. It worked out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Tanya looked bomb. Okay, and then Kenya. Why is Kenya so messy, y'all? Soon as Porsha got there, here she go running out to her car to get that doll that Eva had gave her like on episode 2 or whatever. Regifting it to Porsha, talking about because she think the baby would be a better fit. And Porsha home, like, Kenya is so messy. If you was gonna give that doll to Porsha, why would you do it when you know Eva is even there? Like, come on now. And then Porsha didn't make it no better by running out and telling Eva what was going on because she didn't actually see the exchange. Porsha ran out there to tell her about it. So, of course, that's what kicked up the argument between Kenya, Eva, Cynthia, and Porsha, because actually Eva was clarifying what she said, and now I do see that Porsha was being messy, and Cynthia, anybody who told Kenya something about what Eva said was being messy, because they ran the clip back and Eva was just saying that she did not want to bring her kids because she know how, the girls be. And I agree with you. Y'all be going in and it's not an environment for kids. When did this become bring your kids? You know what I'm saying? Y'all want Eva to bring her kids just so you can feel better about having your baby there. No, Kenya, you need to leave Miss Brooklyn at home. And Porsha, you need to leave Miss Pilar at home. Don't try to get Eva to bring her kids so y'all can feel better and then make it seem like something wrong for her not bringing her kids. No, she right for not bringing her kids. See how I just figured that out? See, But Porsha in this confessional though, with the black, it kind of looked like this, except it's more fluffy. She off the shoulders and it's black, and she got her hair up in a little crinkly ponytail. Porsha looked cute in that confessional. Ugh. When Marlow walked in, y'all, I didn't know who that was. I wanted to say, who with that blonde wig? That was not cute. Marlow, See, you let Tanya get one up on you, definitely on this one. That wig was not cute. And it looked better when she actually sat down, but it was just too big. And I just didn't like it. I don't know. It just didn't fit. And she normally don't even wear blonde. So it was just not what I was expecting. You know what I'm saying? She could have kept that. But anyway, so then Kenya, she get off on a tangent, going in on Cynthia. Like, Kenya need to like get a quickie or a one night stand or something, because she like need to relax. You know what I'm saying? She just getting into it with Eva, going off on Eva, and Eva was just like, you know what? I'll see y'all later. Eva got up out of there, boy, and I don't blame her, because you ever been arguing with somebody and you know you right, or you know what I'm saying, it's just to the point where it's just like, why am I even arguing with you? Especially when you know what type of person you arguing with. It's like you just be like, you know what, I don't even care, like I just don't. And that's where Eva was. Eva just like, what? Y'all try to make it out to be something that it's not. Kenya, you trying to go in and it's not even as serious. I'm pregnant. Like, that's why she left. So once Kenya couldn't go off on Eva no more, she done flipped it and start going off on Cynthia. Like, Kenya, baby girl, I understand you into it with your husband, but you need to take that up with him. Then Marlo gonna say, Kenya, you need to keep that same energy that you be having with Mark. Tell him, you don't be this amp with Mark. You need to be submissive like you is with him. Boy, Marlo, boy, she just there to rock the boat and to stir the pot. That's her only purpose. Yovanna is a mole / spy. Marlo is rock the boat, stir the pot. Eva is read. Like, everybody got their own. And like this season, Kandi is just like laid back. She ain't into it with nobody. Kandi just there at this point. Cynthia says, So when Kenya was going off on Cynthia, who jumped in? Oh, I think it was Kandi jumped in and was just saying that Cynthia lets Kenya talk to her bad or something. And then Cynthia's sister jumped in and was like, yeah, you know, I don't like the way Kenya talks to you. And then Cynthia basically stood up for herself and was like, you know, yeah, she, you know, we go back and forth, but Cynthia was like, I'm still, you know, can stand up for myself. And she was like, and I get, what she say? She said she has no problem getting anybody at this table together. Why somebody said, girl, bye. I wish I had the exact conversation. Basically, Kandi and Cynthia's sister was just saying that they don't like the way Kenya, you know, talks to Cynthia at times. So then Kenya was like, no, don't let her fool you, you know, because right before we got her, she told me that I couldn't even bring my baby, and Cynthia is very strong, and, you know, don't let her fool you, like she not weak and a follower and all this stuff that Nene is trying to make her out to be. That's what Kenya was saying. And Cynthia was like, exactly. She was like, because I get anybody at this table together if I have to. And I don't know who it was, but all I heard, somebody was like, girl, bye. And I think it had, did it go on a commercial break after that? Oh, no. Then they went and started doing the little game. So then they played the little game that Cynthia came up with about the awards, and they was all shady. I didn't even write them down, but they was all shady. But I did write down the fact that Porsha should have got that twerking award for sure. Like, come on now, Shamia, you not even a housewife. Like, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all they just filling up seats at this point. They definitely should have gave that to Porsha. But them the only notes I have. So it ended on a real good note. You know what I'm saying? The only person that did storm out was Eva. But I feel like without Nene, the group is able to argue and then come back together and still have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes with Nene, it's like the group be divided. It be like some people over here, some people over there. It don't be just a whole. And I hate that. Like, when it's friends, I hate when people like drive wedges through groups of girls. Like, why we all can't just be friends? You know what I'm saying? So I wish Eva could have stayed, honestly, because running out every time something happened, she did that last time Marlow had something to say about, remember when Marlow said something about her living outside of her means, and that's what made her run off this time. Between Kenya and Marlow, she was just like, you know what? So I feel her on that, but Eva, I'm gonna need you to stick around so you can be a part of this little sisterhood, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like they fight and they argue, but they still be cool at the end of the day, just like most friends, you know? So that was pretty much it for this episode. I really liked it. I like when they be going back and forth with each other. That's why I say the kids, I'm not here for the kids. If I want to see kids, I'm going to go put on Disney Plus, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not, I'm here for the drama. So, and we definitely got a little bit of that today. So what they doing next week? I forgot what the previews was, but I'm going to be tuned in for that. So make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I will see y'all later. Bye.